I'm a killer of death with no mask, tasking myself with the objective of slashing out your last breath gushed out of your neck with a shiv and putting you in your casket to rot. Put your fucking lights out like I'm the power company and you didn't pay your light bill. This is a one-time payment of murder in this crime I commit when you're enslaved by death as your skull full of splattered brain splits. Nothing society taught you can save you from this onslaught of anxiety when I cave your skull in down to your chest as you get killed. Where your heart gets whipped out below your rib bones and thrown at your face like a rock as it knocks you out into the next life. You'll be unsettled when I'm one move away from slaying you while you're in your groove, reducing you to none. Kick your face into gear like a stick shift, now your life is on the move out of here. Fear is not a necessary ingredient like milk or cereal. You're gonna bleed out and die for real. I'm the reaper and black realer than your artificial existence where you lack reality. In this degenerated generation of hip-hop, I'm the murder-fiending king of the mic that I use to abuse and kill you by breaking your neck and taking your life like chump change. You won't survive because I don't like you. I revived the rap game and brought purity back into this by maiming you with my lyrics. On the day of my birth, my soul was purchased and I use it to practice the fine arts of anarchy as I slice your spine while I look you in the face and murder you. Make an attempt to violate my manhood. I wish you would, motherfucker. It'll be too late when I dismember you and piss on your corpse. Spitting on your grave like Madball and Whiplash because I'm the fucking master granting my own wishes. I'm faster at throwing jabs at your neck along with right crosses, hooks, and uppercuts that go after you in all angles that put you in danger, breaking the neck of that angel you thought was on your shoulder. Now you're about to meet the devil and me taking pain to another level as you get beaten to death. You should have looked the other way. Now you're a witness I must slay with a meat hook, slitting your throat after busting your face. Make a soup kitchen out of your family's remains. You need not to know the ingredients of this bloody steak that continues to bleed as I cut it. I wanna see a cunt hoe go to work and twerk with my knife in her bun, splattering the ketchup out of her ass like she had diarrhea of shit that slipped through the cracks. Piss on the homicide of the toilet and smear your face on it before I crack your fucking skull. I'm very unapproachable because to me, a human being is no different than that of a cock-sucking cockroach that got motherfucked in the twat by a buck knife. Like the sheep in the herd, you'll never run out of people to hunt and murder. Their life is trapped in a go-nowhere situation that gets totaled with this knife that slits their throat. Peace is not the nature of the beast. It's natural for me to leave you deceased. I'll use your cunt's tongue as toilet paper to clean my ass after I'm done taking a shit. Make sure this impure whore licks me clean before I chop this whole spleen off. I'm the murder fiend, murdering you under the guillotine like Creator. It's my pleasure to kill and watch you die with the match lit and your flesh attached to your split skull fuck remains. An ass whooping will make any motherfucker civilized after getting brutalized. Test my manhood, you'll be resting in absolute pain and agony for being a phony who couldn't leave it alone as you die boneless like the chicken wings I eat. As you die slow like foreplay as you get slayed in gore. Resting in pain like someone who's been diagnosed with cancer and no treatment. As you die beaten to a near death, I see no sign of peace on your face. You look miserable in pain and in discomfort. You died agonizingly for antagonizing me like society does. But you're forgetting you're not a protagonist, you're a pro at being a faggotist. There's nothing but absolute misery, agony, and wretchedness. The face that represents a rotten existence horribly lived with regret as you die with the shiv in your neck and I forget what I see. When I look at your face that represents death during an incomplete life you eternally lost, beaten in the midst of this Texas heat that barbecues your scarred corpse for the vultures that peck at your neck and your skull while you're still alive. You were so young when you got in trouble with me that I doubled as it fucks with society. Silence surrounds me like the barbed wire around your neck because I'm violent. And it's well known that I shatter the bones and leave motherfuckers in silence like they're in a courtroom with a remorseless judge with a grudge. I'm going to places for sounding like a motherfucker that needs to be locked up for having you bleed to death. Taxiderm your germ-infested corpse, level it with my toilet, so whenever I gotta take a piss, I'm always gonna piss on your dead mouth that's a part of your stuffed head. Then I'll eventually sell your snuffed remains to the cannibals. And if a bitch thinks offering me her pussy like she's done for free to previous Johns and Tricks who stuck their dick in her is gonna save her wretched, disgusting fucking life, it won't. I'd rather fuck you while killing you, splattering blood out of you. Whether I win a fight or lose a fight, I'm ready to spill some blood and kill a no good bitch just for the thrills by busting their skull unjustly in the dead of the night or day. Name your setting where you get maimed to death, motherfucker. How would you like your execution with an ice pick to the neck? Privately or publicly, like the decision made when posting a YouTube video? Your last day is being lived in the last days of humanity like the Gore Grind Band. Total fucking insanity is what leads me to make a mass grave of motherfuckers who bleed to death as these frauds plead their last breath to God. You got the word of a bitch that murdered you like a snitch with a butcher knife, stripping you of your life that got ripped out of your neck. Now you're going on the deathly tour into the afterlife after I raped your wife. I'm in the mood to be rude, sitting under the sun hunting a cunt in cold blood with a blunt weapon. Mommy's not gonna save you from this bomb that splatters her twat that you crawled out of like a cockroach. I'll take a bitch to the butcher shop to have her chopped up like beef brisket, piss on it and feed it to her boyfriend whose life I choose to end at my knife edge. No remorse for the dismembered, bloody, piss-ridden corpse that got skull-fucked to death with 5 daggers with enough force and speed to snuff you until you bleed killed. As you get stripped of your breath like the clothes of a soon-to-be raped bitch. I too know what it's like everlasting to be poor. Even when you have nothing to lose, it's no excuse to go out like a crash dummy where you get slashed in the neck. I relate to none of you faggots and bitches. I mutilate everyone in sight, dead in fright, motherfuckers living paycheck to paycheck. Society's gonna die broken neck after broken neck where you choke to death before you can gasp for your last breath. Grasping pain you can't grasp that drives you insane as you fail to survive and get left with blood stains painting your corpse. You've just allowed this killer of death to stop your breath by busting your neck that swallowed your last breath as it pissed out of your ass, fucked in with my butcher knife. Go fuck yourself, motherfucker. I hope you die. And this also goes out to all you other faggots and bitches out there that might not relate to this brutality. From the bottom of my fucking heart, I hope you die, motherfucker. I'm a killer of death with no mask, tasking myself with the objective of slashing out your last breath gushed out of your neck with a shiv and putting you in your casket to rot. Put your fucking lights out like I'm the power company and you didn't pay your light bill. One-time payment of murder in this crime I commit when you're enslaved by death as your skull full of splattered brain splits.